I started training in April, actually, and we were leaving that June, and that was back in '09, so 10 years ago. I was 20 years old. I was active duty military in the Air Force, so you know, we kind of had a PT and stuff, and I just took it to the next level, weight training and all that stuff. I was like a chunkier, husky kid. I mean, I wasn't fat, but you know, I was a typical guy in their early 20s that didn't work out, you know, was eating out and drinking and stuff like that. But when I started working out, I really cut down on all that. But it was just a guy's trip to Cancun for the week, and you know, I wanted to go on the beach, so I said, let's start hitting some weights. And then ever since then, I became addicted to it. And you know, since that day, I've only missed a week of training 3 times in 10 years. And that was because of military obligations. You know, I was deployed twice, so coming and going, sometimes we didn't have access to a gym. So actually, after the military, I took a job over in Iraq, and I was contracted for 2 years. I worked in Baghdad, and you know, you're far from the family, so all you have really to do is work out. And I would FaceTime my family, and that's kind of it. You know, we actually had a good food over there. I worked on the embassy in Iraq for 2 years. The embassy in Baghdad, Iraq, is actually the biggest embassy in the world, or at least it was when I was working there. So we had 2 pools, an indoor, outdoor pool, and 3 gym facilities, and they were all very nice. You know, I mean, pretty much like LA Fitness or 24-hour Fitness. I don't know if I can drop names on this, but I got a typical commercial gym, you know, and we had 3 of them. So actually this time last year, I was preparing to compete for my pro card, which I put a lot into that prep, you know. And my coach Andrew Vu, he doesn't really beat around the bushes, and he doesn't really, you know, blow smoke up your ass. Like, he'll tell you how it is. And he said, Blaine, I think you have a really good chance to turn pro. And so we put a lot into that prep. And last November, I said, you know, I want to do my first show, you know, around the same time frame, and I want to go, you know, somewhere cool. So we picked Puerto Rico. And you know, he thinks I can do pretty well at it. So you know, I've been grinding away, cardio diet, training every single day. So the payoff for me, this is just to, you know, look my best and improve on my physique every time I step on stage. I know the placings will come in time, but if I can just look better every single time. So actually I started working out, and I had a guy telling me it takes years to get big and put on muscle, and I didn't believe him. I was like, no way it takes that long. And he was right, it does take years. I've been training for 10 years consistently. And you know, so 20-year-old me, I would say be patient and just, you know, stay the course, be consistent, and just keep doing what you're doing. So fitness is really important to me as well, because of my job. You know, I'm a firefighter, and you know, we respond to all sorts of different emergencies, and I want to know that I'm physically fit, you know, to where if somebody were to go down or somebody needed my help, I could actually help them. You know, a fellow firefighter or a person in need, you know, we respond to fire, you know, house fires, car crashes, all sorts of stuff. And you know, me having the physical ability to protect myself and protect others is very important to me. And we're at the station for 2 days on, so you know, we have plenty of time to work out, to, you know, make sure that we are physically fit for the job, and the longevity of it as well. You know, I plan on doing this into my mid to late 50s, so just being fit helps with that a lot. So in Puerto Rico, I'm gonna stay for, we're staying for a week total, me and my girlfriend. So it's going to be a good time. We're going to go there for 3 days, and then the competition's on Saturday, and then after that, we're just going to relax. And when we come back, she's going to prep for the Olympia. So it'll be a good show. So that's the goal. The goal ultimately is to step on the Olympia stage one day. If I'm lucky enough to be there. So that's the goal.